Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, I've got a good one here for you from the HBAR Foundation. So for you guys who I've seen in my comment section, just basically asking questions about, what can we do as a community to support HBAR? What can we do to help? Because I've seen this for quite a while in my comment section. So this is something that's going to be for you guys. And I think this is a real great idea because this is going to be something that's really going to bring the community together. And it's also going to help you guys have a say in the future of Hedera. So I think this is a real good idea, but let's get into the post of the HBAR Foundation and then we can discuss this a little bit further. So we have the post here and it goes as follows. As we continue to help grow the Hedera network, we're happy to announce our intent to fund a community DAO. This stems from a belief that the ecosystem will benefit from a diverse and multi-pronged growth strategy, and we're excited to support the community throughout. To date, our priorities have been filling infrastructural gaps in the crypto economy, consumer engagement, sustainability, and climate markets. Composable building blocks are now established to enable businesses and startups to meet the needs of retail, enterprise, and institutions. As the ecosystem has grown, our strategy in these three strategies has become more focused. There are now projects and ideas that fall outside of our funding strategy. This gap demonstrates that the ecosystem is now ready for a more diverse and multifaceted growth strategy. The Community DAO is the first of several evolutionary steps in our growth strategy to ensure that we continue to drive awareness, access, and commerce within the HBAR economy. It is only natural that the community's needs and desires will expand as the ecosystem matures. As a participant in this ecosystem, we're looking forward to brainstorming together with you what the future of our ecosystem looks like. In the coming weeks, we'll facilitate a series of open discussion forums to collectively brainstorm and find a collaborative path forward. Okay guys, so really interesting there. So what is a DAO? A DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. And why is this such a good idea? Well, this is for you guys who want to help have a say in regards to the Hedera network. So what this basically is, it's basically like a community thing where they will basically propose ideas to the community of the DAO and you guys vote as to whether you support that idea or not. So for example, the HBAR Foundation can come and say, hey, DAO community, for example, we're going to look to do some funding here and we've got three options of where we want to do the funding to. So it could be this company, it could be that company, or it could be that company. So you can have A, B or C. Which company do you guys think we should fund? And then you guys, the community of the DAO, will vote for which company you think that HBAR should fund. So if you think about it in that way, they're putting the power in your hands, right? They're actually giving you a chance to have a say in the future of the network. So for a lot of people who sit here sometimes and say, what can we do to support HBAR? What can we do to help try and make it more valuable, to try and help build up its value? Well, they're actually giving you an opportunity here, right? They're actually giving you the chance to actually have a say. And I think that's really great because I'm not saying that I know every network out there, so I could be wrong when I say this, but I'm not really aware of any networks that are doing this. So the fact that they're actually giving you the opportunity to actually say, hey, we're going to position this stuff to you guys too. You guys can have a say in where this goes and what we do. You can actually have a helping hand in Hedera's future, right? Be it positive or negative. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be a thing where they just give you guys free reign to do what you want, but it'll be more of a thing of, okay, we're going to do this with the money, or we're looking to do this, and these are your options, pick one of the three. So I do think it will still be to a level, controlled to a certain aspect, but that's obviously to be understood because we don't know how to run a network. We don't do this. So we may think, oh, it's easy and we might have all these ideas, but you don't know the things that go on behind the scenes. You don't know how the budgets work and you don't know all the red tape that they might have to get through to get some of these budgets going and get some of these partnerships going. So it's easier said than done. And I think once you actually see how this works and you actually see the, the voting powers that we have, well, then you'll have a choice to see how the decisions play out and the effect that it has on the network, right? But overall, I just think this is a great idea because, as I say, it's just just putting the power in your guys' hands. So for them to actually give the community this type of leverage, I think is great. And I think that this is something that could actually bring the community together as well, because this is something where, you know, let's say the HBAR Foundation say, okay, like this is our proposal for you guys, you know, you got to vote A, B or C. And then the community could come together, have some kind of like, you know, meeting or whatever, and they could discuss, okay, well, we want to do A and this is why we want to do A. And there could be like a huge debate. So there could be things where people discuss this kind of stuff and they say their reasons for and against. And then it could be like, oh, okay, actually, I was going to go with B, but the arguments that they've made for A are a lot better, actually. So now I've changed my mind. I'm actually going to go with A now. Do you see what I mean? So I think it could actually bring a lot more communication within the community. And just unity, you know, like just trying to get on the same page and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like the idea of this. So definitely something to keep an eye on. But overall, guys, this is a great thing. And if you are someone who's really interested in the HBAR and trying to support the Hedera network, well, this is your chance. Yeah, this is your chance to have your say of what you want to happen and how you want to support the network. Like this is your chance to let your voice be known. So I think this is great. Like I said, I'm not really aware of any networks that are doing this. If there are, please let me know, because I'm not trying to say that I know every network out there, but that come to my head, I'm not aware of any that are doing this. So very unique and, again, really helping the community, right? They're really giving back to put us in a position where we can actually have a say in, developing the network and where they put their funding and things like that. So I think this is really good to see. So just thought I'd share it with you guys. I'll keep an eye on this because as you can see right now, it's very early in the development. It's saying in the coming weeks they'll start to give us an update and stuff like that. So I'll keep an eye on it, but definitely something to look out for. And if I see anything important to update, then I'll be sure to update you guys, okay? But overall, really impressed with this. Great move by Hedera. And I think this is great for just, the network and the community as a whole. But what do you guys think? Hedera releasing a community DAO. Do you like the sound of this? Are you someone who would actually be willing to participate in the community DAO? Do you think that this could be good for HBAR's price? Or do you not like the sound of this? Is there anything that actually makes you concerned about the community DAO? Or do you just not think that this will actually be good for HBAR's price overall long term? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.